Hey everyone, in this video we're going to talk about the net of a rectangular prism and the net of a cylinder and what that means. So I have a rectangular prism here with me. I'm going to show you what a net of that looks like. And then I also have a cylinder here. I'm going to show you what a net of that looks like first. So I'm going to start with the rectangular prism. Basically a net is a two-dimensional representation of a three-dimensional object. So two-dimensional meaning it's flat. Three-dimensional has three dimensions: length, width, height. Okay, so we're going to talk about a net. I'm going to show you what the net of this box or this prism would look like. Basically what you do is you kind of unfold the box and lay it flat so that it represents all the different faces of this prism. If you look with me, this has front and a back, top and a bottom, left and right side. So there are 6 total faces on this. So in our net, we should have 6 different faces, and they are all, no matter what we're looking at, rectangles. So here we go. I'm going to start cutting this thing up a little bit. Show you the best that I can here. So again, as I'm cutting, I'm basically just working on folding down side by side. So as you can see right there, I got the front, so I can just fold it down. Now I'm going to do the same to the back, which is identical. Okay, so there we go. We got the front and the back cut out. You can see right through it there. So now let's do, how about the sides here? Cut this. So right across the top here and the side. There we go. And as you can see, it is now a two-dimensional representation of the box. If I fold it back up, there's my box. Can unfold the front so you can see it. Here's the sides. So as you can see, 6 different faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a little bit hard to see. This is the top. This was the bottom. They're identical. This is the front and the back. They're identical. And here's the left side and the right side. They're identical. So that is the net of a rectangular prism. The net of a cylinder is actually a little bit easier. So we've all seen a can of soup before. That's a perfect example of a cylinder. So when you go to open the can of soup or whatever with your can opener, everyone's seen what happens. You get a circle, right? So the top of this is a circle. The bottom of it is also a circle. I wasn't able to cut the bottom, but imagine that the bottom folds out also. And then where the label is, the actual can part of it, if we unfold that label, it makes a rectangle. So this middle section is a rectangle. The top base is a circle. The bottom base is a circle. So the net of a cylinder is really rectangle with 2 circles. Can't see the second circle because the bottom is still on there. But this would be rectangle and 2 circles for the net of a cylinder. So again, just to wrap it back up, wrap it back up. The net of a cylinder or of a prism is a two-dimensional or flat representation of all the different faces and the surface area of that three-dimensional object. I will talk about in the next video how to draw one of these. So if we're looking at a box or a cylinder, step by step how to draw one of these. You'll see that in the next video, and hope that helped you visualize what a net of a prism or a cylinder looks like.